Breast cancer. It seems nearly all of us have been touched by this disease. And just a personal story here, my maternal grandmother died of breast cancer at just 34 years old, leaving her own mother, my mom, motherless. And so now, as a mother myself, I can only imagine what that was like for my mom. And while this terrible disease crosses all social, economic, and racial lines, statistics show Black women under the age of 40 have a higher incidence of breast cancer than any other racial group and the lower survival rates. There are organizations all over this country dedicated to raising awareness about breast cancer in communities of color, including Save the Twins. Andrea Jean-Baptiste from Save the Twins and Pia Del Valle from Broward Health Medical Center are both here to talk about their organization's mission and certainly give us some good advice as well this morning. Good morning to the both of you.
Good morning, Danielle. Thanks for having us.
My family's own personal history about breast cancer has had a lasting effect on us. Why is the rate so much higher in Black communities?
It's really hard to determine why the rate is so high, but the reality of it is that our women often go undiagnosed and undetected because of many variables, lack of insurance or being underinsured and so on. It's important to note that it has the greatest impact in terms of the mortality rates. Our women die at about 70% greater than women of other races. So it's imperative that we really be aware of the necessity of information, education, and awareness for Saving the Twins.
Saving the Twins, 70% is just a stunning statistic, and that's, I think, the key. Pia, I want to bring you here in on this because, you know, you talk about some of the common misconceptions about breast cancer in communities of color. You know, expound on that a little bit.
The fact that women feel that they don't find lumps in their breasts. They seem to think that they are too young to develop a breast cancer, or because of the fact that they don't have a family history, that they cannot develop breast cancer.
So there are breast cancers that can develop without even having a lump. And
yes,
I think
there
that's
are. There are certain breast cancers that we find with what we call microcalcifications. And microcalcifications are really only seen on mammography, and that's why we encourage women to come in and have mammograms. It's not just by what you feel. A lot of women feel that I don't need to start having my mammogram until I'm 50 or above. The American Cancer Society's recommendation is starting at age 40 that a woman needs to have her mammogram every year and 10 years younger than the youngest person who in your family has breast cancer.
I'm glad you said that. And I know organizations like Save the Twins really dedicated, right, to raising awareness in a very unique way. We've got about 30 seconds left, but I want to get into this. Tell me about this.
Our focus is really on infusing the arts. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of conversation in our community about breast cancer, and music is just a conduit to all kinds of communication.
The bottom line is no matter where you live, whether you live in Florida, wherever you live all across the country, there are resources that you can use, potentially life-saving resources that you can use, and I think that's really what the bottom line is here. And thank you all so much for coming by.
Thanks for having us.
To help us save the twins.
Absolutely.
Save the twins.
Thank you so much. And for more information on breast cancer awareness and Save the Twins, visit the website savethetwins.com.